Hi everyone, it's Vicky here and welcome to the second day of my guest designer posts at Penny Black. For today's card I'll be using this adorable wooden stamp by Penny Black, which is called I'll Always Love You, and for my card base I've chosen dark red cardstock, which I'm going to cut out using my spellbinders and stabilities. I'm going to use the larger one, and I cut out two of the red ones and the smaller white one. So today's card base is going to be a shaped card, and I'm now just scoring at the top, and I'll just use my tape adhesive and stick the two shapes together. Creating a shaped card is so easy to make, and I think that it has a great impact on the look of the finished card. It always makes the card look so professional. And now that my card base is finished, I'll put it aside and go ahead and work on the white piece of cardstock, which is going to be the focal point of the card. This is an older clear stamp set by Penny Black, and it's called Tremendous. And it has that stamp that can be used as a tree trunk or as a tree branch. And in this case I'm going to use it as a branch. And I'm just using archival ink, that's coffee I believe. I'm stamping the ovals on a piece of white cardstock, and I'm going to use using black memento ink, and I'm going to use my Copics to color both the ovals. I'm not going to bore you with my coloring skills, so I'll just skip that, and here are the two owls that I've colored and cut out with my scissors. And now here is a tip. I'm putting the die cut back in the die, and I'm using some washi tape to keep it in place. And then I'll go ahead and use my blending tool and distressing and bring some color in the image. I don't need too much color there, so I'm not adding too much pressure on my blending tool. And once I'm done, I'll go ahead and peel off the washi tape, and you can see that my image is now framed. And now that my panel is ready, it's time to stamp the sentiment. I'm using a sentiment from the transparent stamp set that's called From the Heart, and I'm using VersaFine black ink to stamp the sentiment just below the branch. I'm going to add my cute little owls on top of the branch by using foam squares at the back, and this will add a bit of dimension on the card. Notice that I didn't cut out their legs obviously, which I'm going to add them later on. You'll see me how I'll do it. I'm just using a fine tip marker and just draw some lines there. So now they are not floating over there. And at the back I'm using again foam squares. And I'll stick that panel on top of my card base. Now just to add some more details, I'm using these googly eyes, which I think they make every card adorable. And I'm just going to add two of those on his eyes. I used liquid glue to stick the eyes on the paper, but glue dots would work great as well. Now, look how adorable he is. I love googly eyes on cards. And to add some more details on the card, I decided to add hearts instead of leaves on the branch. So I'm punching out a few hearts out of this scrap cardstock. And then I'll go ahead and use my liquid glue and stick them in place. This is my clear Wink of Stella pen and I'm using it on top of the hearts to add some glitter there. And finally, to make the card even cuter, I'm adding a couple of clouds on the sky. That was the card for today. I hope you had fun and got inspired. Join me tomorrow with another card for Penny Black.